Justin Strawhand. I directed a film that's at the festival now, War Against the Weak.
Well, first off, talk a little bit about the film.
Sure. War Against the Weak is a film about the American eugenics movement, which is this sort of forgotten slice of American history that was concerned with attempting to breed a mostly white master race through selective breeding, segregation, sterilization, and in some cases euthanasia. And the film is concerned with how this American eugenics movement directly influenced the German eugenics movement, which became the Holocaust.
What's sort of your goal with having your film show here this weekend?
Well, it's actually really interesting. The governor of North Carolina is just now asking for reparations for the sterilization victims that were sterilized in North Carolina. There were 33 other states that had sterilization programs in the United States as well, and there are a lot of survivors. So what we hope to do is to raise awareness of this piece of history that people don't remember, and to hopefully get some justice for the people who were sterilized, whose lives were ruined by this American eugenics movement, as well as give people knowledge so that it doesn't happen again. Because if you don't know that it happened the first time, if you don't know that the roots of the Holocaust were growing from Long Island and Virginia and California, you won't be able to stop it. You won't be able to have knowledge to be aware if it starts happening again.
Talk a little bit about the just the filmmaking process in general and what really draws you to it.
Sure. I really like to make films that highlight pieces of culture or of history that are forgotten or fringe or sort of on the edge. So being able to make films about that and expose really sort of strange or forgotten moments from history or from the present to wide audiences is it's a really fantastic thing to be able to do. I think all the films and documentary in particular are concerned with social justice and shining lights on dark places, and that's what we as documentary filmmakers do. So it's great to be able to introduce those to audiences and for them to be able to take action when they leave, even if it's just a little modification in their behavior or a little different way of looking at the world. And that's, I think, the goal of any documentary filmmaker.
What brings you back to Full Frame? I mean, what interests you about this festival?
I mean, it's nice to be in a sort of attuned with an audience that likes documentaries. So that's very helpful because when you show a documentary, sometimes, especially one like ours, to an audience that doesn't really know documentary subject matter or the way that that you give this sort of information, you can get some resistance sometimes. So it's nice. It's sort of like coming home once in a while to be able to be with an audience that's this engaged with documentary filmmaking.